All right, now let me go back here. All right. So, where is it? Literature. Literacy. Hello. Literacy. Classwork. I know no one's done this. All right. So, tone moon. Yeah. I'm just loading it up. All right. So, the lottery tone and mood we talked about yesterday, but let's go back here and open that worksheet up in case we need it. That tells us the difference between tone and mood. All right. Okay. Now, here is our worksheet for today. All right. So, the first one is easy question. Um, what do you think of when you think about the lottery? You can answer anything. I'll say money. So, setting can best be described as the emotional effect or feeling. No, the physical location, time, and social environment. Yeah, that's pretty good. The background information, no. Hints and clues, no. So it is B. So let's just highlight B. Where's my highlighter? All right. So in the first paragraph of this story, the setting is described. What kind of day is it? It's uh beautiful day. Sunny, warm, um, butterflies in the air. Everyone seems happy and excited. So it's asking what type of tone does this set for the story, and we know it sets a pleasant tone. Okay, so then mood can best be described as the emotional effect or feeling that the text creates. Yeah, that looks like it. So we hit it on the first one. So we're going to highlight that. And what kind of mood? So we see excited, can't spell, excited, happy people. How can you tell? Uh, I probably would put a quote here. Uh, but all right, seems like a 4th of July celebration. That's what we decided. All right, go back up. All right, so what type of event does the lottery seem to be? Um, I would say carnival, like, sort of like. Do you go to the St. Leo's Fair? Yeah, so we used to wait all year to go to that. Okay. Um, in the 4th paragraph, it says there was a hesitation before 2 men helped Mr. Summers with the box. What possible reason could there be for people to hesitate to help? Well, we know the secret of the box, right? Um, uh, box is involved with the ultimate death of one person. So it has a very negative connotation. Big word, connotation. Um, so people probably don't want to touch it. So, how long has the lottery been going on? 100 years, approximately. They talk about it in the 1800s. What are some of the differences between the lottery and the past? Oh, well, they changed some things. There used to be, I should write wooden tokens. Now they use paper. How do you think they're so concerned with everybody being there and finding replacements for those who are missing? All right, can you guess this? Do you know the answer? All right. So if what are they drawing for? Do you remember? They're drawing for the person that's going to be killed. So, if there are less people in the box, there are more chances for them to be pulled. All right, so that is the answer. All right. With less people, chances increase of being pulled. All right. So, how does Jamie Dunbar feel about drawing for her husband? Anxious. She doesn't want to. She doesn't want to be the one that pulls, um, and either picks herself or her husband. And we can tell by the description of her. Description of her. That's good. Oops. What is the mood of the crowd? Um, it goes from happy uh, to frightened. Well, the next question's a stupid question. I'm not even going to answer it. Why do you think this is? Duh. Uh, because they don't want to die. How does Old Man Warner respond to comments about getting rid of the lottery? He is so entrenched with the tradition that he is horrified at even the suggestion. Oh, well, I sort of answered that in 16. What family won the lottery? The Hutchinsons. What was their reaction? Um, sadness, fright, fear. Yes, that's good. And why did she act in such a way? Well, she never thought she would be picked. She's not ready. Um, Why did everyone sigh? It was a relief. All right. What was the pile of rocks for? Well, we know to kill the winner of the lottery. Irony can be at best be described as an object placed, no, an outcome that's very different from what is expected. Maybe the message the author wants to convey, no. Long established, nope, it's an outcome that's different. All right, so the irony is that until the end, we did not realize this lottery was for killing someone. How did the villagers feel? Well, this is an old tradition going on for hundreds of years. So they have accepted it. There is no stopping the killing. Everyone just goes along with it. And why do you think one word is tradition? That's why they go along with it. Well, I'll also say it's almost like brainwashing. They know better. And we know that this goes on with a lot of stuff. All right, so independent here. So, what do you think the villagers should do? What would you do? You're going to answer these questions. Why do you think the lottery still continues? Well, we just answered that. What inference? Inference. Um, so, the lottery is not an important, that's not right. Mr. Summers was angry for being late. Miss Hutchinson did not want to go to um the inference is that everyone is expected to be there. Foreshadowing can best be defined hints or clues within the story. Foreshadowing. They're telling you stuff, but they're not telling you. All right, so Here is some foreshadowing. Bobby Martin had already stuffed his pockets full of stones, and the other boys soon followed his example, selecting the smoothest and roundest stones. Bobby and Harry Jones and Dickie Delacroix, the villagers pronounced his name Delacroix, eventually made a great pile of stones in one corner of the square and guarded it against the raid of other boys. All right, so at this point, we still don't know what the stones are going to be used for. So, but we see that it is a important part of whatever's going to happen. So imagine you are asked by the author to put in another example. Explain what you would add and how that is foreshadowing. You can put anything here, but the older man anxious with everybody arriving on time, that they have to have the correct numbers. It seems a little more serious than it was made out to be. Also, interesting to keep the tradition going. They have her, Mrs. Hutchinson's own son, stone her, throw stones at his mother. So, as you can see, brainwashing. Um, so, knowing the title is the lottery, how is this ironic? Well, as we all know, and we said at the beginning, that for me, the lottery means good things, money, chances of winning prizes. Well, nobody wants to win this prize. Nobody wants to be stoned. Um, this is a very ancient method of killing a person. And in New England, I believe they did this a couple of times. They would a person would lie down on the earth and they just start piling stones and keep piling till it eventually crushes you. And this is their method. All right, so that's the end of that sheet. So are there any questions? We good?